Welcome to Socrates Beyond Time, a place where I share stories inspired by the thought-provoking spirit of the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates through slow, deep, and contemplative dialogues. In the series Socrates and the Masters of Persuasion, Socrates journeys across time to meet influential figures throughout history, engaging them in conversations that explore the true nature of persuasion, not merely as a technique, but as a way human beings connect with one another. Though these encounters are fictional, the spirit of Socrates and the insights revealed in each dialogue carry a timeless value, inviting us to reflect on how we think, speak, and influence others. If you'd like to explore this journey more deeply, you're warmly invited to visit socratesbeyondtime.blogspot.com, where these reflections continue, quietly yet meaningfully. There are encounters that do not aim to make a message complete, but to preserve what cannot be forgotten. When Socrates faces Reeves, persuasion is no longer a balance of many elements, but a process of distillation, where everything is stripped away until only a single thing can survive in the mind of another. One seeks depth through questions. One believes that only through simplicity can depth be seen. Between them, there is no opposition, only an unavoidable choice. When preserving a single thing to be remembered, does it open the door to deeper understanding, or does it simultaneously close off the rest of the truth? New York, the 1950s. A cramped meeting room, a blackboard covered with ideas. Time divided into campaigns. The market had already grown loud. Products looked alike. Advertisements crowded one another in newspapers, on radio, on television screens. Reeves stood before the board, chalk in hand. He was not searching for a touching story. He was not searching for beautiful imagery. In his mind, there was only one question. Why should they choose you rather than someone else? 3 ideas were crossed out, 2 slogans erased completely. Only one promise remained, clear, specific, unique. The moment he circled it, a principle took form. Without difference, you disappear. From that point on, persuasion became a battle of distinction. A single point sharp enough to pierce through the crowd. A quiet shift began to spread. Precise simplicity replacing vague richness. Socrates stood at the back of the room, reading the words left on the board. He understood the value of touching the core, yet he also wondered, slowly, when we are forced to reduce ourselves to a single reason, are we revealing our essence or trading away the deepest part of it?
You have removed almost everything.
I kept the only thing that has a chance to live.
A chance to live in what?
In the memory of the buyer. Socrates steps closer to the board.
Why should I buy you? A question so direct, it almost feels cruel.
The market is not polite. It does not wait for you to explain.
You do not ask what they want.
I ask what they will remember.
And your answer?
One single reason. No more, no less. Socrates grows thoughtful.
With Aristotle, I saw persuasion as balance, ethos, pathos, logos, but with you, everything is compressed.
Because there is no time left for balance. There is only space for distinction.
Are you not afraid of oversimplifying?
I am more afraid of dissolving. Socrates looks around the room filled with the sound of pens scratching paper.
Here, everyone seems to be fighting for attention.
No, they are fighting to be remembered.
And what is the price of being remembered?
Reeves falls silent for a moment. You must dare to abandon the rest.
Even when the rest is the fuller truth?
The full truth has no space inside a passing moment. Socrates nods slowly.
You are saying that people do not have the patience for depth.
No, I am saying they give depth only to what has passed the first door. Socrates smiles faintly.
A very narrow door.
But the only one still open. Socrates looks again at the circled words on the board.
Then what is your USP?
Not the best thing, the thing that cannot be replaced in the mind.
And if that difference is artificial?
Reeves looks directly at him. Then it will die quickly. The market is more ruthless than philosophy. Socrates exhales softly.
Perhaps in your world, depth does not disappear. It is merely delayed.
Reeves nods. Only those who pass through simplicity earn the chance to be understood deeply. Socrates turns and walks toward the door.
Then the real challenge is not difference, but whether behind that difference there is something worth discovering.
Reeves turns back to the board and writes the question again, this time more slowly.
Rosser Reeves gave the world a harsh principle: differentiate or disappear. In an age of exploding information, USP is not a luxury, it is a condition of survival. Yet this imagined dialogue leaves a deeper question behind. Is difference a doorway into depth, or merely a bright sign hiding the emptiness behind it? For being remembered matters, but being trusted is what makes people stay.